back to Twisted Bloom, everyone. I'm Beverly, your hostess. And this is where the lines between delusion are far more terrifying and reality continues to blur. Now, we left off with Dr. Thorne has crossed this threshold. His academic obsession has collided with a monstrous reality that's forcing him to confront the possibility that, hey, Lucious, the entity born from Sabrie's psychosis, is not just her delusion, but actually a returning entity that he knows way too well. Because his decision to keep the secret, though, from her is starting to really take its toll on him. He's constantly watching her on the cameras that he has up in her apartment, which we know that she's allowed. But he's watching her and Lucious, and he's watching him, and he's like obsessed. He's making every little move that they make. He's literally analyzing every little thing, and it's almost driving himself to the point of insanity. So he's sitting there pacing back and forth, watching the monitor. All Sabrie's doing is she's just sitting there. She just woke up from a rough day at work. I mean, they had a rough day the day before that. She's very busy. She had business meetings for lunch. Busy. Plus, she's also come to the realization that, hey, Lucious isn't going anywhere. I'm tired of fighting. My whole life is really starting to suffer due to me not acknowledging that I have an imaginary friend. Even though we both know he's not imaginary. But Sabrie hasn't come to that realization yet, but she's finally come to the fact, I'm not fighting it anymore. I'm done fighting with it. I'm just going to go with it, because the rest of my life is starting to really suffer, including my business. She also finally does acknowledge that since she has come to the, conclusion that, hey, I'm just going to go with it, that she's now has a sort of like a strange kind of peace. It's really, she doesn't really know how to take it, because she hasn't felt that in a very long time. She's felt security from Dr. Thorne, but it's something different with Lucious. Something's starting to evolve. It's like it's something's starting to take place. It's either a close friendship, a connection of some sort, and she isn't really sure if it has to do with Lucious, if it has to do with the person that sent Lucious to her. Because remember, he was sent there by someone Sabrie knows, and he refuses to tell her who it is. He says, I'll tell you when in due time or when I can. Because right now he says he cannot tell. He's not supposed to. His lips are shut. He cannot say who sent him or anything. So she's, in the back of her mind, just kind of forgot all about that. She has put it to the side and just going with the flow. So as Dr. Thorne watches the monitor, just manic watches the monitor. I mean, just like he's a maniac, literally. Just like a crazy eye, the hair's everywhere, face is red. I mean, you can tell he hadn't slept in 2 days. He's been wearing the same clothes. I mean, he's just ragged. And as he's watching the monitor, Sabrie and Lucious, Sabrie's just sitting on the bed. She's got her pen. She's drawing. She's just piddling. She's having a relaxing morning, which is one that she has not had in a very long time. So she is starting to find some sort of peace, some sort of, serenity, well, you might say, in the madness, because she has to, or the dream that started all this will come true, and she knows that. So she's sitting on the bed drawing, and Lucious is sitting over there in the chair, and he just kind of looks up at her and watches her, and they got, she's got music playing in the background, and she's actually singing along with the music. And Lucious just started laughing, and she looked at him and said, "What's so funny?" He said, "You just look so damn cute. Just sitting there in the bed in your little gown, and just with actually a smile on your face that I have not seen, I don't think, ever." She's like, I didn't realize I was even smiling. How about that? And even a bigger grin comes across her face. So you can feel, they both can feel an energy that is growing between the two. And she just kind of puts her head down, still starts singing again to the music, and drawing on her paper. Lucious just sits over in the corner in the chair, arms crossed, just grinning. And then he hears this beep. And he's like, what is that? He said to himself. And he looked up and he's like, oh, that damn camera. It's that camera. He's watching. So what does Lucious do? He turns to look at the camera and waves at him. And then flips him off. And then just sits, turns his head and starts watching Sabrie again. Sabrie not noticing any of this is happening because she's finally, for once in a while, long time, happy, relaxed, and it's not a drug that's doing it. When Dr. Thorne seen Lucious flip him off, it literally sent him into a rage. A rage. He jumped up, went to knocking stuff off of his desk. You son of a bitch. How dare you? Oh, I can't believe you just did that to me. I can't believe that. He knows I'm watching. He knows. Oh, of course he knows. Oh my God. And he's steadily just pacing. Oh, Maddie's got to get here. She's got to get here. Finally, here comes Maddie in the door. Oh my God, it's about time you're here. This son of a bitch flipped me off. He flipped me off. Aries. And she just kind of shakes her head, holding her cup of coffee. She's like, do we have to start this so early? I just walked through the door. Have you even slept? Your hair's a mess. You're wearing the same clothes you were wearing 2 days ago. Take a shower. You stink. No, I can't. I can't leave the monitor. I've got to see what's going on. Dr. Thorne's office is in a whirlwind of research. And when I say whirlwind, it's a destroy. It's just a mess. There's just stuff everywhere. He's finally found his white whale, and he is consumed by it. Now, Dr. Thorne, with a voice very strained and filled with manic energy, he says, it's not psychosis, Maddie. I've ruled it out. Her vitals, her brain activity, they don't align with any mental illness that I have ever studied. This is a new type of symbiotic entity. I've been researching cases around the world. These entities, they attach to a host during a period of extreme emotional distress. They feed on it. Sabrie's addiction, that wasn't just a weakness. It's a beacon. Now, Dr. Aries, come on. We have been working for days. You need to rest. Rest? There is no time for rest, Maddie. We are on the verge of a discovery that could change everything we know about the human mind and what lies beyond. Lucious, he's not a ghost. He may be an ancient entity, but he's not even a demon. He's something else entirely. He's a parasite that has evolved to mimic and possess its host, convincing them that it's a friend. Maddie's like, another theory that we're going to have to chase? Because that's what I feel like we're doing now, Aries. Just chasing your delusional theories that you're coming up with as you watch this stupid monitor and swear up and down that you're seeing this entity that's now flipping you off and giving you the bird. Okay. Just chill. So now look. To understand the true depth of Sabrie and Lucious's bond, we're going to have to go back to the beginning. we're going to have to go back to the night that she had the dream. She was been up for days. She was having hell with her family, broke up with her boyfriend. I mean, it was bad. Her life was, in her mind, in her sense, destroyed. And when she went to sleep, or passed out, that's when Lucious came. Planted a garden, and every seed he planted, he took something from her. Okay, I'll give you this, but I'm taking this. And by the end of the dream, he had taken everything that she had that made her who she was. So she was nothing in her mind. So the only thing she felt she had left to do was to end it, and pulled the trigger and shot herself in the head. But as soon as it went pow, she woke up. But when she woke up, she was just distraught. I mean, she didn't know what, my God, I'm still, but that is when Lucious took hold. That's when he put his claws in her, so to speak, and decided he wasn't going to let go. When I say go back to the beginning, if we even go a step further back from that, somebody sent Lucious here to Sabrie. Now, they did use her mental state as a gateway. Dr. Thorne is right about that. They used it as a gateway to get to her. At this moment, I don't think Dr. Thorne realizes the severity of what's going on as far as between Lucious and Sabrie. But he's fixing to. The more he watches her and watches them interact together, the more he's finally starting to see, oh shit, this is not good. But here's the even scary part. Dr. Thorne's obsession deepens. It has deepened. He sees Lucious really now not only as a danger to be eliminated, but he wants as a phenomenon to be studied. In other words, he's no longer a therapist trying to save his patient. He's a scientist with a specimen. But not just a specimen, one that is flipping him off. I mean, it's actually starting to interact with him. And Dr. Thorne's not really sure which way to go with that. Maddie, he's like a new species, a new form of life. He exists in a quantum state, between worlds, and he needs a host to manifest. Sabrie, she's the perfect host. He is so intertwined with her, so deeply embedded that he's become a part of her. He's a living, breathing addiction. As Maddie sits there and processes everything that Dr. Thorne is saying, she's realizing, oh my God, this is terrifying. Because it's not just what it means for Sabrie, but for what it means to Dr. Thorne. His obsession with understanding Lucious could be just as dangerous as Lucious holding on to Sabrie. He's losing his objectivity, his humanity, in the pursuit of his research. I just realized, Maddie, I have a session with Sabrie today. I have a therapy session with her today. Oh my God, I forgot all about it. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. How I'm going to be able to stay objective. But I know I'm going to have to try. Because Sabrie's life depends on it. My research depends on it. And we don't know how far this is going to go. We don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes. But she should be able to answer a lot of questions for us that we have. And hopefully it'll kind of steer us in the right direction on where we need to go in way of our research. And see what to do. Maddie kicks in. You mean see how to help Sabrie, right? Don't lose sight of what's really important here. Sabrie's life is more important than your research. No matter how many lives it may save in the future, right now, in this day and time, right now in the present, it's Sabrie. Sabrie is the one that we need to save and make sure is safe. Don't lose perspective here. Aries, don't do it. Aries just looked at her and walked out of the room to go take a shower and get ready for their therapy session. Now back with Sabrie and Lucious, they're still in her room and she's still singing to her music and happy-go-lucky, and she looks up at the clock and says, "Oh my God, I have a therapy session today." Lucious's eyes get huge. "What?" "Yes, I have a therapy session with Dr. Thorne today. I forgot. It's our regular session. It's our normal. It's on the books for every day. You know, a time. It's just normal. It's a normal scheduled appointment. No emergency or nothing else." "Okay, so we're going to the doctor today." "No, I'm going to the doctor today. You are going to stay home, or at least stay out of the room. I have to have some privacy, you know. I do. You know how I feel about him. I don't like him. Ugh, tough shit. We've done been through this, and I'm not going around and dealing with it again with you. I'm not doing it. So just, nip in the bud." Okay, fine. I'm at least riding with you." Fine. I tell you to get ready, but I don't know if you have to get ready. Do you even do anything to get ready? Do you have to do anything? Change clothes, take a shower? What do you do? I handle my own self. You take care of yourself. I take care of myself. I got you. And she kind of gave him this little quirky smile, and he gave her a wink, and out the door she went to start getting ready to go to her therapy appointment. When they get in the car heading to the appointment, Sabrie's got the top down, music blaring. She's in a great mood, smiling, actually in a great mood. And she finally stopped and turned the music down and looked at Lucious and goes, "You're not going to believe this." He goes, "What?" "I didn't do a bump this morning." He said, "Good for you." And she's like, "I can't believe I didn't do a bump." No, you don't understand. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even want any. That's weird. I haven't done that in years. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just keep it out of your mind again. Just go somewhere else. Turn the music back on. She just kind of took a deep breath in, blared the music, and kept driving. So they wheeled into the office parking lot. And Sabrie just turned the car off and looked at him and said, "Stay in the car. Do not, I repeat, do not come into this office and into this appointment with me. I beg you." "No problem. That's fine. No problem." "Thank you." So Sabrie jumps out of the car and walks into the building. Lucious, sitting in the car, grinning ear to ear. "Yeah, right. Like I'm going to stay in this fucking car." And poof, he's gone. Disappears. We go in and we see Dr. Thorne. He's in his office. Him and Maddie. They're just steadily getting everything straightened out, trying to, organize, get papers together, and because everything's just in a disarray. And Dr. Thorne said, "Maddie, thank you for helping me. Thank you. I'm starting to focus a little bit better. I've calmed down. It's going to be okay." "Okay, well, I think you're good here, Aries. I've got everything set up. I'm going to go in the back, get the monitor set up. I'll be watching from there. Just take it easy. Don't dig too deep, too fast. Let her do the talking, and we'll see what happens, okay? Thank you, Maddie." And Maddie walks out the door. And as soon as the door closes, Dr. Thorne turns, going to go sit behind his desk, But as soon as he turned, the coffee cup crashes to the ground into a million pieces. His face goes white, mouth opens like, oh my God. And there sat Lucious, feet up on the desk, arms crossed, sitting in Dr. Thorne's chair, and just busts out laughing hysterically. Hey, Dr. Thorne. How you doing today? How's everything going? And then just laughs. That evil, manipulous, just horrible laugh that will send chills up your spine. And Dr. Thorne doesn't say anything. He just stands there staring at him. Now what's going to happen now that Lucious and Dr. Thorne have finally come face to face? How will Maddie, with her observing what's going on, how is she going to be able to come in and help Dr. Thorne? How is she going to be able to help him fight a monster she can't even see? What's Lucious going to say to Dr. Thorne? Why is he in the office? And is Sabrie going to end up catching him there? What's she going to say? How is he going to be able to explain himself without letting Sabrie know way too much, more than what she should know? Things are starting to really come to a head where everyone's finally going to have to, at one point in the near future, all come together to find out what's really going on. What's the real reason why Lucious is there and who really sent him? Until next time, some blooms twist and some realities shatter. We'll see you next time.